Welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we will be solving a question that involves open sentence. As you can see, before us is a question 12 minus x equals 5. What is x? Alright, and so without further ado, we will be providing solution to the given problem. So the first thing you do is to write out your solution. Use a caption before you start solving the problem. Okay, this tells your tutor, your teacher, or your examiner that you are providing solution to the given problem. Okay, all right, there are two methods to solving problems like this. So let's start with the simpler method, which is usually acceptable for pupils from grade 3, 4, and 5. Okay, but from grade 7, JSS here, JSS 1 to 3 and upward, another method is preferable. So let's get started with the simplest method here. So the question says 12 minus x equals 5. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to collect the like terms. As you can see, this is an equation. Okay, this is the first side of the equation and this is the second side of the equation. So what we do is to collect the like terms. Okay, 12 and 5 are like terms because they are known numbers. Okay, so the unknown is x here. All right, and usually in any open sentence question, there's always an unknown. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to put the known to one side of the equation and put the unknown on the other side of the equation. So what we want to do now is to put 12 and 5 on one side of the equation and leave minus x or x on the other side of the equation. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we want to move. Now this unknown is minus x. When we are moving it to this side of the equation. And the golden rule, the principle is that when you are moving a number from one side of the equation to the other side, as soon as it crosses the equal sign, like this, the sign changes. As you can see, this x has a negative sign. Soon as it crosses this equal sign, this negative sign turns plus. Okay, so let's do more practical. Now let's go practical. Now we are moving this to this other side, and as you can see, this is minus x. Okay, so now let's go. Bring down 12 down, bring 12 here. Okay, and then when 5 as well, 5 is a positive, this is plus 5. Okay, even though the 5 is not, the sign is not visible. Okay, so long as it does as there's no negative sign here, the number here is positive. So we are crossing this, we are transiting this to this other side, and as soon as this 5 moves across this equal sign, it turns minus 5. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now this is the first side of the equation, so we are moving 5 to this other side, okay? So it turns minus 5, okay? And then minus x is crossing to this end. Remember I told you minus x, as soon as it crosses the equal sign, it turns plus x, okay? Alright, this is plus x. Putting the positive sign is not necessary, okay? Alright, so what we do now is simplify further, okay? 12 minus 5 is 7, alright? And then the equal sign, and then x. That tells us that x, the value of x, therefore x is equal to 7, alright? These 3 dots means therefore x is equal to 7. So how do we know whether we are correct or not? We'll replace x with 7 in the given question, okay? So 12, we're doing a check now, right? We want to check, okay? We want to check to confirm whether or not our answer is correct. Okay, so the question again is 12 minus x equals 5. Okay, so bring down 12, and the value of 12x that we got is 7, okay, minus 7. And so the answer should give us this value. So 12 minus 7 is 5. So that is it on how to find an unknown number, an unknown variable, okay, in an open sentence. All right, so in the next video, we will learn the other method of finding the unknown as we have done here. See you in the next video.